whispers of Santa Lucia Hill.
The Inca tribes existed since before the thousands. They were taking South American territory as the centuries passed until they reached the center of Chile. They were sedentary. They had their wheat plantations, and these were the main part of their agriculture. Santa Lucia Hill was being used by the Incas as a place that was part of their defense against any threat. Around the year 54, the Spanish were colonizing. At the time that they had arrived to Inca territory, they didn't have a leader, so they showed submission to the colonizer, and this was their doom. The Spanish people started taking the Inca men as slaves and raping, abusing, and torturing child and women. All these evil acts were taking place on the Santa Lucia Hill, where they took their camps and they used it as a torture circus. They forced the weakest Inca men to observe the acts of these demons. The testimonies of the Inca slaves who listened from the bottom of the hill were lost due to the poor level of communication, as they could not protest and were totally powerless in presence of the colonizers. They whispered the story that no one told and no one will ever know, since they were in a remote place.
Hello everyone, we are here in Santa Lucia Hill where we are more scared of flesh and bone than dead ones. So, what do you say, Marco?
We are going to be robbed.
Yes, we are exposed to get robbed, so
Even worse, the hill is closed because protesters burned it.
yeah, fortunately it is closed because some people light the hill on fire. It's hot, right?
Yeah, the outside is more dangerous than the inside and it's closed, sadly.
Exactly. So there isn't much that we can do about it. We can record just at the bottom of the hill.
At present, it is told that Santa Lucia Hill screams a story that not anyone can hear. Standing and screaming soul with the cannons fired at 12 of midday, this sound is blessed with the belief of the Catholics, and they silence the voice of the tormented souls until they cannot longer contain their agony and start whispering through walls at night around 10 o'clock. Only a few people possess the ability to hear them. Few of that small number of people can tell you the story. It is up to them to tell you what they have been able to learn from the visions induced by the whisperers. Lane has cited some of those who managed to hear over time. They felt the agony contained on this land in a short period of time. No wit can handle that much pain, and you risk getting caught in a loop with them. This story is the testimony of a person who listened to the whisperers. Interned into the Santa Marta Asylum, nurses warn that we might not whisper during the interview since he can be left in a state of shock. Special thanks to Jose Martinez, 17 years old, witness of the whispers of Santa Lucia Hill.